everyone, Trudy here. I'm back. Today is leg day. Yes, we're gonna burn out those legs. No cardio. There will be some upper body only because when you're working your legs the way that I'm going to instruct you, we'll be also working our back and our core. So if you do want to do some cardio before or after this, then I have a really good 10-minute or 20-minute cardio blast that you can do either before or after. But we're just going to focus on the legs today. A couple things you might want to grab is either a bench or a chair. We're going to be doing some chair squats or bench squats. And some dumbbells, if you have them. You probably do have them by now because we've been home for about a little over a month now. But you can also use other items with that throughout your home, okay? But basically that's all you're gonna need today. So we're gonna start how we always start, by grounding ourselves to the floor. So you're gonna grip that floor, 3 points of contact, the big toe, the ball of the big toe, the little toe, the ball of the little toe, and the heel. You're gonna grip the floor. You're gonna feel the arches come up. You're gonna feel that grip transfer to your glutes, gripping together, and you're gonna feel that compression in your core. All right, and thumbs go out in front, and let's open up the shoulders, and open up the chest, and exhale as you go back. There you go. Exhale fully. That turns on your transversus abdominis, which is your very deep core muscle. It's like your corset. Now let's do our arm circles, shoulder circles, nice and slow. Keep that connection to the floor. Go to the edge of your mat, and we're going to inchworm down. All right, so you're going to reach for the sky, okay? Then your hips are going to go back, and you're going to go into that plank. So come down with me. Now your right leg's going to go forward. We're in that runner's lunge, okay? Your hands are parallel to that front foot, and we're going to do our hip circles. Nice and slow. I find that people move way too quick through exercises. Unless you're doing cardio, it'd be nice to just slow things down, okay? That's where your mind and body can connect better. Now let's reverse that circle. Feet come up a little more. Couple more here. Okay, so now that back hip is going to go, back knee is going to go down. We're going to do that hip flexor stretch. You're just going to squeeze the butt cheeks and come forward. All right, it's really you're going into a posterior pelvic tilt there, and then back. And squeeze it, and back. Squeeze it, release it, squeeze it, pull that core in, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Now let's squeeze it, let's hold it. You can do two things now. You can go up and over and hold, alrighty? Or you can take left hand parallel to that right foot, and then the right hand's going to go back, grab that foot, alrighty? And then you're going to turn up that right shoulder as you squeeze that left butt cheek, and you get a really good hip flexor stretch there. And you get a little bit of thoracic spine stretch going on, and you're looking up at the ceiling. And let's release that. Hands come down. Leg goes back, and let's walk it back up. Reach, back down. Now the left leg's going to come forward. Hands are parallel to that left foot, and let's circle. 1, Nice and slow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back knee goes down. We're in half kneeling. Now you're going to squeeze, hands on hips, squeeze the glute, the right glute, and go into a pelvis, a posterior pelvic tuck there and back. And 2, back. 3. It's not a big lift yet, guys. A big stretch. 4, 5, 6. One more here. 7. Now you can stay. This right hand can go down opposite that foot, and then you can go like this, or you can stay here and go like this, or both hands come down parallel to that foot, and you're going to grab that back foot with the left hand now. You're going to rotate up, squeeze that right butt cheek. You're going to feel really good stretch on the right hip flexor area and the left shoulder and the thoracic spine. Oh my God, I feel it. It's that sling across the body. Almost. Okay, put that down. Now we're going to go back into our plank. Knees go down and go into that stretch. Okay, let's come up. I'm going to face you. We're going to do a little ankle mobility. So right leg is going to go out parallel to that left knee, okay? You're going to pull that, you have to play with this, how far you can pull this leg in closer to your knee. Hands are on your hips. Shoulders are square. If we had a mirror, they'd be square. You're going to put this hand on, actually, left hand goes on the hip, right hand goes on that right knee and pull that knee open. And then we're just going to go toward the right, getting a really good stretch in that calf on the back side, but also getting a really good ankle mobility on that front of that shin. And this is 2. Now try to keep that back heel down. 3, keep going. I need a little more pad. 4, keep that knee open, don't let it dip in. 5, 6, plant that heel down. 7, now let's hold this one. 8, alrighty. This might be really difficult for you. Ankle mobility is one of the things that really limits our squat. One of the things. Okay, now let's go to the other side. Okay, that foot is parallel to the right knee now, and pull it in as far as you can possibly do. Left hand is holding open that left knee. All right, pull that core in, but try to keep those shoulders square, front ahead, and go forward, go to the side and back. And 2, 3, keep that heel down if you can. If you can't, go out a little bit further. All right? 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let's hold this open. Forward. Holding. All righty, good job everybody. Now we're gonna start our glute activation. You know me, I love to activate those glutes. That's where it's at, guys, especially right before we do a leg workout. We're gonna do that today. Lying straight down on the floor on our side. Now we're gonna be in our side lying position. Okay, you're up against that imaginary wall. You're in a straight line. And you're going to pull that core in. Your leg, top leg is out straight from you. You're going to pigeon toe that foot, alrighty? This hand can be pushing down on the floor, or it can be thumb on your hip bone, pointer finger behind your hip bone, and that's the part of the glute that we're going to work. So now let's lift and down. Pull that core in. 2, squeeze that glute as you go up. 3, 4, 5, pull that core in. 6, really concentrate on that glute. 7, 8, touch it. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, now 15, hold it up there, all right? We're gonna go back, front, and just, not all the way back, just back to where we were, okay? Front and back, and now you're gonna have that hand down there. Front, and not all the way back, just to where you were, okay? And this is 3, I think. 4, 5, this bothers you in any way. 6, just stay with those lifts. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, now we got some more coming, 15, now we're just going to go back a little bit, just back. 2, 3, 4, not far, 5, keep it out of your lower back, 6, 7, squeeze that butt cheek as you go back, 8, 9, not a big one, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, now we're going to go front to back, and 2, 3, 4, you should really feel that glute by now, 5, 6, I do, 7, 8, 9, 10, we got one more here, guys, 11, 12, yes, 13, 14, okay, hang in there, one more, okay, we're gonna do bicycles. Let's see if I can do this right. Here we go, yes, 1, 2, 3, the glute is holding you up there, 4, 5, also working on that hip mobility, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, almost, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Great job. Woo! Pound that sucker. Now some of you may be feeling it like I did in my other butt cheek too, the one that I'm on the floor. That's just helping stabilize you. So let's flip it over to the other side. You're up against that imaginary wall. All right. Your straight line, okay? That leg isn't in front of you unless you need it in front of you, okay? The bottom leg. All right, so pigeon toe that foot. Now pull that core in. Keep that core really tight. You're looking straight ahead, and you're just going up. And 2, 3, 4. Our glutes will be really ready to work. 5 after this. 6, 7, 8, 9. You don't feel it, touch just behind your hip.
10, 11, 12, I'm feeling it. 13, 14, 15. Now we're just going to go forward and back to where you were, okay? And this is 2. It is your butt cheek holding you up there. 4, 5. But if this bothers you, please go back just to leg lifts or take a break. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we're just going to go back slightly. 1, not big one, keep it out of the lower back. 2, 3, 4. You're squeezing that butt cheek so tightly. I think that's 6 that you can't go back very far. 9, 10, 11, 12, feel it? 13, 14, now 15. Now let's go forward, and back. 1, 2, I'm feeling it. 3, I haven't done this one in a while. 5, almost there, guys. 6, 7, keep that core tight. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, bicycles now. 15. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Pound that sucker out. Let's go into child's pose. Now we're going to do a little core activation. All of these exercises we will be doing today will really be also working our core, because every exhale is an opportunity to work your core. All right, always remember that. So we're going to do this for time. All right, so spread your fingers wide apart, turn those elbow pits in or forward. Hands are underneath of your shoulders. We're going to do our vomiting cat, all righty? So pull that, and now it's not like this cow, all right? You're actually pulling the navel into your backbone, concentrating on pulling that in. It's a little move, okay? So let's pull it in, and we're going to hold this. Pull it in, hold it, breathe. You can breathe through this. Holding that. This is an isometric hold before we go into moving with it, okay? Holding, pull that navel in, but breathe. Your body should start to have some shakeage in it. That's not a bad thing, that's a good thing. Okay, go into child's pose, all right? You should feel a little bit of heat created in that anterior core. So now we're going to go into what I call bulldog, all right? And we're going to hover. We're going to hover, knees come up, and we're going to hover for 30 seconds. Now, if you say, oh, I can't do that, because it's not up here, guys, it's barely hovering, all righty? Then just come up and then go back down. Come up and go back down, okay? So let's set ourselves up, and we're on. Now push into the balls of the feet. Now pull that core in and the navel to the backbone into that vomiting cat. Don't let that head drop. Don't look down between your crotch. You're looking down in between your hands. Holding. Take some deep breaths to pull that navel to the backbone. You're just hovering off that floor. Knees are barely touching. I mean, they're not touching, sorry. And down, okay? I think that's enough for today.
We're just activating that core. But when you're doing these exercises that are coming up, I want you to feel that compression in your anterior core. Alrighty. So we have supersets today. We have 3 different circuits of supersets. We're going to be doing 12 reps today, and we're going to do 4 rounds per circuit. So it's going to be quite a lot, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Alrighty? Okay, so first thing we're going to do is a chair squat or a box squat with or without weights. So we're going to do 12 of those, and then we're going to go up against a wall, and we're going to do some deadlifts. Why up against the wall? You'll see. All right? So I'm going to grab my 12 pounders. Oh, and I need this up against the wall so that I don't scoot across my wood floor. And I also, Dante, you better be a good boy this time. Put that up there. This is what the exercise is going to look like, all right? We have 2 jugs of water or dumbbells. You're going to not put those elbows out. You're going to keep those elbows in, all righty? In toward your body. You're going to spread your about hip distance apart, your legs, hip distance or shoulder distance. Whatever works best for you. All right, and then we're going to just barely sit on that chair, and then we're going to drive it up, alrighty? You're going to come all the way up, squeeze those butt cheeks, all right, and we're just going to do this for 12, and here we go. Set yourself up, and down. Drive it up through your heels, guys. Squeeze those butt cheeks to full hip extension. 2, you're barely sitting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Great job, everybody. Put those weights down. Now, that was a squat. That's where your hips are sinking down, right? Back and down. Well, now, we want a hip hinge position. We want our hips or our glutes to go back. It's like that dipping bird, alrighty? And squeeze the glutes to come back up. Now, I say now a lot, sorry about that. So I want you to get your feet maybe a foot off, depending how long your femur is. Mine's quite long, so I have to come out a little more. And then put your hands on your hips. We're gonna warm up first. Glutes go back. You're gonna try to touch that wall and then squeeze it back up, okay? Glutes go back, touch the wall with your glutes and back up, alrighty? One more time, okay? Glutes go back, touch the wall with your glutes and drive it up. If you have weights, we're gonna add those weights. I don't want you going out like this because it puts, if I'm not there watching you, I'm afraid that you're putting too much strain on that lower back. So I want you to turn those, I want those palms right on the inside facing each other on your leg, the outside of your leg. I want you to roll those shoulders back and down, and I want you to suck the armpits together. That's going to keep you in proper form, all right? So here we go. Glutes go back toward the wall. Now look at me. See that my hands are still outside of my legs. I want you to stay there and back up. This is not about touching the ground. It's about keeping that back flat. 2, drive it up. Squeeze those butt cheeks. 3, try to keep those shoulder blades together. 4, 5, 6, look at Dante. He's a goofball. 7, you want me to sit on you, Dante? 8, remember, glutes are going back. 9, you got to touch that wall with them. 10, pull that core in. 11, driving up through those heels. And 12, yes. Alrighty, let's go back into that box or chair squat. You're a silly boy. Alrighty, 12 of them. Barely touch that seat. And here we go. Drive it through. 1, 2, woo-hoo! Almost fell back. I know I'm doing it right if I do that. 3, 4, keep those knees apart though. Don't let them dip in. 5, 6, it looks like I'm sitting, but I'm barely sitting. 7, I'm not allowing my full body weight to go down on this bench. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let me see if I can do this without moving that bench because I want to go right just from one to the other. And here we go. I can. All right, suck the armpits in together. And butt goes back to that wall. Suck those armpits in. Woo. Ain't gonna work for me. I got to move it out. Here we go. Really trying to push those glutes back further so that you can get that. I think this is for the glutes back on that wall. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Great job, everybody. Okay. Next set of box squats. Set yourself up. And here we go. Barely touch. 1. Drive it up. Squeeze those butt cheeks all the way up. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. And 12. All right, right into those deadlifts. All right, here we go. Glutes go back, touch the wall, and forward. 1, squeeze those glutes. When you come up, 2, 3, 4, drive through those heels. 5, 7, pull that core in, 8, 9, keep those armpits squeezed together, 10, 11, one more here, 12. Okay, last round. All right. All right, here we go. Barely touch it, drive it up. Squeeze those butt cheeks all the way. And 2, 3, 4, keep those knees apart. 5, 6, 7, 8, exhale as you come up, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Last time for the deadlifts. All right. And suck the armpits in together. Roll those shoulders back and down. And here we go. Glutes go back. Touch that wall. And forward. 1. Really squeeze those glutes. 2. As you come forward. 3. 4. 5. 6. Your neck is neutral. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. One more. And 12. Great job, everybody. Get a sip of water. We're moving on to circuit 2. We're going to be doing rotational squats with staggered stance deadlift, okay? Dante. Buddy, I need my mat. Go on, Dante. He likes to steal the show. I guess you guys have noticed that. I love him. Alrighty, rotational squats. I'm going to show it to you without a weight, and then I'll show you it with the weight. Okay, so you're going to be holding a weight just like this, or not. Okay, you're seeing my feet are about shoulder distance apart. Very important here. We're going to rotate. My feet are going to move with me, and then we're going to squat it. Okay. If you can go all the way down just before, then great. And you're going to come up. Okay, so we're going to stay here for 12. Here, here, up, here for 12. Then we're going to go to the other side for 12. It's really 24, but 12 on one side and 12 on the other. Okay? But like I said, you can do this without weight. But if you want to do it with weight, and if you want more weight than this, you can hold 2. You can have one, another one here doing it, but I think I'm gonna just do one today. Right, we're gonna rotate to the left first. Okay, so let's rotate. Okay, all the way down if you can. Now drive it up through those feet and rotate back. When you rotate back like this, I hope you feel those glutes are like vice grips and they squeeze together super tight. Rotate, down, and this is 2, 3, 4. Now you're sucking those armpits in together. Again, 5 and wide. because we want those shoulder blades to stay back. 6, that's where we're working the back. 7, 8, squeeze those glutes. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Other side, guys. Rotate both feet to the other side. 1, rotate back to center. 2, push off with those feet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are your shoulder blades still together? Sucking those arms, pits together. 9, 10. Exhale as you're coming up. 11, 12. I hope you feel it's almost like doing a one-legged squat. Okay, so now I'm gonna get both of my weights. So you know the idea that the deadlift is a hip hinge, but we're not going to be up against the wall this time. So you're going to we're going to first start in that hip hinge position by going back, okay? Suck the arms into the armpits. Keep those shoulder blades together, all right? Now we're going to take that right leg and we're going to go back. You could be here doing down and up, or you can let that left leg go up and back down. That's what I'm going to be doing, but you be where you need to be. We're going for 12 on this side and 12 on the other. And here we go. 1, see, I didn't set up very good that time. 2, 3, that right hip is going back. 4, suck those armpits together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Sorry about that. I wasn't focusing enough, I guess. Let's go to the other side. So, right leg, let's go into that deadlift position. Right leg goes back, and then we can raise that leg. That's how I like to do mine. First go here. This is 2. 3, just a little different. 4, as you're lifting that leg, you're squeezing that glute. 5, and that left hip is going back, right? Trying to touch that imaginary wall. 6, 7, 8, 9, those shoulder blades together. 10, if your upper back's rounding, they're not together. 11, one more here, guys. And 12, great job. All right, so I'm gonna move that out the way for my rotational squats. because before I was getting hung up on that mat. We're gonna go to the right first. So, feet are about shoulder width apart. And here we go, rotate both feet and down, as far down as you can go, and back up. Squeeze the butt cheeks as you come back to center. And this is 2. Push into that right foot more than the back leg. 3, 4, squeeze the glutes as you come up. 5, 6, keep those shoulder blades together, guys. That's how we're gonna work that back. 7, it's always an opportunity. 8, to work the core through your really deep exhale. 4, 9, sorry. 10, 11, 12, over to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is your upper back rounding? No. 7, shouldn't be. 8, you're not leaning over, you're squatting down. 9, 10, 11, one more, and 12. Let me see if I can do a better job with these single leg deadlifts. Alrighty, guys. So remember, we're gonna go into that hip hinge first. Just a little now, shoulders back and down, squeeze the armpits, keep those shoulder blades together. All right, make that back work. And here, back. Now let's take that left leg back and squeeze that left glute and come up. And all the way back up. And hips go back. And this is 2. 3. 4, yes. 5, squeeze it. 6, squeeze those armpits together. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's go to the other side. Glutes go back. Right leg back. Squeeze that right glute and come up. Now as you come up, squeeze the glutes, compress the core. And back. 2, exhale as you come up out of that. Work that core. 3, make sure that those hips are going back first. And then lift. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Woo! 10. 11. And 12. Step it out. All right, this is round 3, guys. We're gonna go to that left first. If you need to take a little break at any time, please do so. All right, wait. One weight, two weights, no weights. Hey, you can even use a suitcase here. Load it up. We can't go anywhere though, but we can use our suitcase. All right, everybody just rotate. Now squat it, all righty? And push it up and rotate back. And this is 2. See how low you can go without the back rounding? All right? 3. Exhale as you come up. 4. That's how you're gonna keep it out of your neck too, is by on the exertion. 5. Exhaling. We tend to hold our breath. 6. And it goes right to our neck. 7. 8. 9. Suck those armpits together. Mine are sweating. 10. 11. Woo. And 12. Other side, guys. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. Spit. Oh, and 12. Great job. Alrighty. Single leg deadlifts, but we're going to start in that deadlift position. I hope you find these single leg deadlifts a little easier by first going back into that regular deadlift position. Alrighty, let's go with that right leg first. So, hips go back to that imaginary wall. Now, shoulder blades are together. Right leg goes back. Squeeze that right glute and lift up. And back up. Squeeze the glutes together here. Back. Right leg goes back. Lift it. I think that's 3. 4. Woo. 5. Should really be feeling this in your glutes now. 6. 7. Pull that core in. 8. Keep it out of that lower back. 9. 10. Squeeze it. 11. 12. Okay, let's go to the other side. Keep those shoulder blades together. Suck the arms into the armpits. Glutes go back. Left leg. Squeeze that glute and lift. 1. 2. 3. Pull that core in. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. We got one more round after this, guys. 11. One more here. And 12. Great job. Alrighty. Put one weight down. Last round. I have enough, so we're going to go to the right first. Now, shoulders are back and down. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Squeeze the armpits together. And let's rotate. And 1. Oh. Exhale as you come up. 2. Really drive up from that floor. Squeeze those glutes. 4. 5. 6. Don't get those elbows out. Pull them in. 7, because we want to suck the armpits together. 8. 9, how low can you go? 10, it might not be very far because you want to keep that back straight. 11. And 12, that just means don't let that upper back round. All right, and here we go. 1. 2. 3. 4. Squeeze those butt cheeks as you come back to neutral. 5. Feel them. 6. Woo. 7. 8. 9. Almost, guys. 10. 11. One more. 12. Okay, last one's a single leg deadlift. Alrighty. Alrighty. Your glutes are going back against that imaginary wall. Now, right here, squeeze those armpits together, okay? Pull that core in. Don't let that core go, guys, okay? Now, left foot goes back. Squeeze that left glute and come up. Or you can just stay here, all right? And then come back up. That's 1. 2. 3. Pull that core in. 4. Think about that vomiting cat we did. 5. 6. 7. Squeeze it. But like you mean it. 8. 9. 10. 11. One more here, guys. 12. Okay, glutes go back, other side, right leg back, and squeeze that right glute and up. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. I get ahead of myself sometimes. 9. and 12. Shake it out. All right. Woo. All righty, we have one more circuit. It's going to be front reverse lunges. All right, for 12 on one side and 12 on the other, and duck under squats. I'll show you the duck under squats when we get there, okay? Get a sip of water. All right, so for those forward and reverse lunge, I want you to really pay attention to your position. So this is where I'm going to start in my center of my mat. I'm going to hold my dumbbells here, or not. You don't have to have dumbbells, but I'm going to hold mine here. So I'm going to, once again, suck those armpits together. I'm going to make those that back help me. And then I'm going to go forward, all right? And I'm going to sink it down, but I'm going to go into a hip hinge. So it's going to be a little different this time. So my glutes are going to go back a little bit. You see I'm in a little different line because I want to really load this, but I don't want my knee going out. I'm not loading my knee. I'm loading my quad by just doing a little hip hinge there. And then I'm going to go up and then just back. All right, so here, hip hinge. So it's different. This is the way we normally do it. All right, and you can do it that way if this is a bit too much for you. Ready? So let's grab. We're going to start off with that left leg going into a forward lunge. Now if this just bothers your knees and you just say, I cannot do a forward lunge, just stick with the reverse lunge. It's a lot less stress on your knees. So here we go, suck those armpits together, keep those shoulder blades together, pull that core in, and now let's go into that forward hip hinge. So we are loading that quad, right? And then push it back. It's a little harder to do, at least it is for me. And this is 2. Suck those armpits together. 3, don't round that back. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Okay, let's walk it off. Other side. Forward. My right glute's gonna go back a little bit as I lean forward, and then reverse lunge. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Woo! 6. 7. 11, and 12. Oh my goodness gracious, guys. Alrighty. Duck under squats. I'm going to do this without weight. You guys can feel okay about holding on to one weight if you like this, or two. Let me show you the exercise. So if we were, say, there was a big pole here, and it's about this high. We want to get into our squat, duck under, and back up. Alrighty? That's why I'm not going to use weights. Okay, but we're not leaning, we're not actually going like this. Alrighty? Because the pole is tall enough that if we squat deep enough, we can get under it. So we're going to start going to the right. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? Here we go. So we're going to duck under. 1. Up. Duck under. 2. Up. Duck under. 3. Up. Duck under. 4. Up. Duck under. 5. Up. Duck under. 6. Up. Duck under. 7. Up. Duck under. 8. Duck under. 9. 10. 11. And 12. Walk it out. All right, round 2. I know, this one's a toughie. I've got sweat coming off of me. All right, I'm gonna go for a little lighter weight this time. All righty. Okay. Like I said, if the forward lunge bothers you too much, just do that reverse lunge. Or do a squat, again. All right, let's start with that right leg. Suck the armpits together. That really makes a difference, guys. All right, and here we go. Here, glutes are gonna go back a little bit, and we're gonna go just a little bit over, and then you're gonna push it back. Here. Your knee is not going up over, it's going over your toes, but it's not going past, all righty? And you're not loading that forward knee, you're loading the quad. I think this might be 3. 4, we're working that quad. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. And 12. What was I thinking? All right, guys, let's go to the second one. Okay. 1, leaning a little forward. 2, pull that core in. 3, your quads should really be feeling it. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more here, guys. And 12. Yes. 12. Okay, step it out. Duck under squats. We're getting there. Okay, hang in there. I know, I feel it too. Okay, we're gonna go to the left first this time. All right. Who say lifting weights wasn't a cardio workout? It's definitely a cardio strength workout. All right, so feet are together. You can have that weight hold in here. Okay. Duck it under and push it up, okay? Feel that push in that left foot now. Push it up. And this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Walk it off. Get a sip of water. I am. Woo. I'm ready, guys. Front and reverse flies. Emphasis on that quad. Going forward, but not the knee. So the mind-body connection comes in, guys. Gotta really work with that. All right, suck the armpits together. Roll those shoulders back and down. Left leg leads forward. Here, so we're leaning a little forward, but my knee is not going past my toes, and then we're pushing it up to reverse lunge. That's 1. 2. 3 also works when you're balanced. Exhale as you come out of this. 4. 5. Ooh. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. One more here. And 12. Thank God. Thank goodness. Okay, walk it off. Other side. Here we go, guys. 1. Sink it. 2. 3. 4. 11. One more here. 12. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, put those down. Walk it off. All right, guys. We have one more on this round. Those duck unders. And then one round left. All right? Woo! We got this, okay? This is where mental toughness comes in on that fourth round of this. Pace yourself, though. Maybe you don't do 12. Maybe you stop here after this one, okay? All right, so we're gonna go to the right here. So let's squat it, duck it under, push off with that left foot, all right? Squat, duck under, push with the right foot. Squat, duck, up. I think that's 3, 4, I don't know. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more there, and 12. Great job. Walk it off, get a sip of water. We have one more round. Thank goodness. Woo! Yes. So maybe this time you want to take a break. Maybe you don't use the weights. Maybe you only go for 8, you know? Or maybe you just sit down and rest for a while, okay? All right, so let's go. Let's get this over with. All right. We're going with that right leg first. Now, roll those shoulders back and down, squeeze the armpits together. Keep those shoulder blades together. And here we go, forward. Sink it a little bit forward and push it back. That's 1. 2. 3. Woo! 4, think about that vomiting cat, keeping that core in. 5, push up. 6, 7, yeah. Almost, guys. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Oh, goodness gracious. Step it out. Last 12 here. You got this. All right, here we go. Forward. 1. Push it up. Whoop. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Yeah, go on. 9. Hang in there. 10, I'm right there with you. 2 more. 11. 12. Oh my goodness me, walk it off. All right. Last one of duck and under. All right. We're gonna go to the left first. Last 12. Right. Oh, goodness me. Squat it. Under, push with that right foot and up. Squat, under, push with the left foot and up. And this is 3. 4. 5. 6. Woo-hoo. I'm feeling it. 7. It's a good feel. 8. Almost, guys. 9. Yes. You got this. 10. 11. One more here, guys. And 12. Woo. Way to go. Walk it off. All right. We're gonna do a little stretch here, guys. All right. I don't want to leave you like this. All tight. Put that left foot up against the wall, ball of the foot. Lean in with those hips and let's hold. Okay? That was a total hour of just the legs alone. That was a killer leg workout, in my opinion. Maybe not in yours, but it is in mine. I didn't have too much more in there. Holding. Woo. Now get those hips in, okay? Squeeze those glutes to get those hips in toward the wall. All right, let's go to the other side. Lean into the wall, squeeze the glutes. Those glutes should be really turned on now, guys. Let me tell you. Holding. All right, take that left leg and around the ankle and pull it back, the heel towards your glute. Pull that core in. You're holding. Now it's not back like this, okay? You don't want to arch that lower back, so squeeze those butt cheeks and get that pelvis forward. Then you can take the opposite hand and you can lift up and over. Just keep this out of the back, all right? The lower back. Okay, let's go to the other side. Pull that heel back toward the glute, squeeze those glutes, get the pelvis forward, and we're up and over with the opposite hand. Now the right shoulder needs to be rolled back. All right. Holding. All right, now let's do that posterior chain. And let's put the hands on the wall and let's just walk it back. All right, so think about that hip hinge, all righty? So you're walking those feet back, pushing the chest down toward the floor, okay? Ears stay between the biceps. Now think about that vomiting cat. Pull that navel to the backbone, all righty? You can push into that wall if you like. Get a really good stretch. Stick those glutes back a little more, pull the core in. Holding. Now let's walk it back up. Last stretch of the day, guys. Here we go, together. Take a big inhale and extend, reach, exhale, push it away. Inhale, exhale. One more time here, guys. Inhale, exhale. Great job, everybody. Way to hang in there. You guys keep me going, let me tell you. And I appreciate it. And I hope everyone's doing well. I miss you. And until we see each other again, take care and God bless.